Hi, good morning. Just wanted to record a quick video as a as an update on the GBP USD trade that I've been following for about a week. And just bear with me with my voice. Sounds like kind of croaky this morning. But anyway, if you remember, we looked at this trade a few weeks back, um, and what we said at the time was this trend line here seems to be a very strong um, support line because it's been touched a few times. One, two, close there, three, four, five, and this was the sixth time. And at this point, I started to look at the trade to see potential levels of entry for that. And so at the time, we got in with this one standard lot. And here we can see that we went in here on this candle here. So after this bearish candle hit that trend line, and we had this bullish candle, even though there was still some bearish action on it. We placed a pending order just above the high of that candle, and we can see what price started to do over those days, just hovering about and not really doing anything. And a few days later, we had this high formed here, and then a bearish bar straight after that. And so I took another line, joined it from the highest point there, connected it to the next high, and we could see that this level as well became a level to watch, because price got to that point, stalled, and for a few days just hung around there. So if we go right, that was the next day after this. So the next day, and we can see, right, it's the same, actually the same day, sorry about that, same day. This was just a zoom out of it. And so this was the same day we had here a bullish reversal bar there, and so we still felt this trade was still remained valid. Our stop loss was there. And mind you, this is where the stop loss is, and that's where the target is. Let's see if we can zoom in on this a bit. So this here is the stop loss, and this is where I'm looking to get to, somewhere around the previous major high. Yeah, however, I'll start to take profits from this level here. Okay, and so the day after, which was this, we can see what price also did here. So price got to that same line and again breached it, but failed to close above it. And not just that straight line there, you will notice that after this day right here, my automated support resistance line indicator showed that there is a near-term level of resistance here as well. And you can see that's why price has been making a dance between those two levels. And so it's failed to break it as well. Then yesterday, being the 16th, we can see then price has now finally broken both that level of resistance and this trend line here. So hopefully over the coming days we will have that sustained and we can see price start to move to the upside to my first level of my first target level. Woke up this morning and here we go. So that was a definite break of the trend line and of that level of resistance. And so just a few hours into the day, and we can see the GBP against the dollar racing to the upside. And let's just see over the next coming days if we will hit our first level of first target, profit target, and we can then ride it if it continues to move on to the upside. Okay, that really. I wanted to show you something else that was interesting. You know, I followed the cryptocurrencies, and I talked a bit about it in the last video. Right. So this month, on the 5th of November, I decided to take I don't trade cryptocurrencies, and I've just been a bit wary of them. But I opened a trade on this test account. It's a very small account of one micro lot on the 5th of November, and about 8 days later, that $10 trade had become $155 on the Dash, which is a cryptocurrency. And then around the same time, I'd been watching two other cryptocurrencies, which is the main one being Bitcoin. And I opened a buy trade on the Bitcoin of, again, a $10 trade, one micro lot, and I closed it yesterday night with a profit of about $111. So again, times 11. The other one was times 15. This is times 11. This is huge. And I still have one trade of Ethereum open at, again, $10 on micro lot. Right now is at times 3. So it's $31 now. But it's been open since the 5th of November. So the Ethereum hasn't moved as quickly as the Dash or the Bitcoin. Now, why am I out of the Dash? I followed this trade on the Dash to this point, to this level of resistance, and I got out, just waiting to see what price will do. If price will break that level, retest it, and then I'm back in, or if price will reverse. Now I'm just waiting for price to see what happens with this. If it continues to drop and breaks this other level of support here, then again I'll wait for a break, a retracement, and then I will be on a short move on this. But the craze around cryptocurrencies means that this might actually begin to go up. So I'm quite bullish on this. Now, if you look at the Bitcoin, why did I get out of that trade? So I got in at this point here, at this level here. After we had that retracement and price closed above that bar, I was on this trade up to this point yesterday, and I came out. Now, for obvious reasons, I'm out because this is a major level of resistance formed over the past 5 years, and so I may be cautious because I can see what price did here twice. It got around here, it got pushed back short term, and then hit it again, and boom, to the downside. So I will wait to see what price does here. If it breaks, retraces, I'm back in. If it reverses, I'm on short on that as well. So that was the reason why I closed that trade, and I'm watching closely. And let's see with the Dash. So we can see with the Ethereum that it's not moving that much. This was around the 5th, so it was around here I got into that trade, and it is slightly moving up, but again it's got to this level of resistance, and it's playing about there. So I'll just be in the trade as long as I need to be to get, again, like the other two, like 10 times the invested amount. And as we see the craze continue for the cryptocurrencies, I will be bullish on this, but at the appropriate levels. Okay, and that's what I wanted to share today. Hope you have a great day of trading. See you soon. Cheers.
Get up! Get up! Move it!